Hello everyone. Today, we're talking about an important topic for anyone who's filed a tax return. When should you file an amended federal tax return? Now, this might seem a bit difficult, but trust me, understanding this can save you a lot of headaches and could even get you some extra cash back. So, let's get into it. First off, what exactly is an amended tax return? Well, it's a form you file if you need to correct any errors on a tax return you already submitted. Think of it like hitting the undo button on your taxes to fix mistakes. And next, you might be wondering, what kind of mistakes are we talking about? Great question. Common reasons include realizing you didn't report some income, you claimed deductions or credits you shouldn't have, or maybe you forgot to claim something that could give you a bigger refund. Also, changing your filing status is a big one. Like if you originally filed as single, but you were actually married. These kinds of errors can affect how much tax you owe, and getting them corrected is key. But then, what if it's just a small math error? Here's some good news. If your mistake was just a little miscalculation, the IRS usually catches these and will fix them for you. They'll send you a notice about the correction, so you don't need to file an amended return in this case. But for most other mistakes, it's up to you to make things right. Speaking of which, how do you even file an amended return? You'll need to use Form 1040X. It's not as scary as it sounds, I promise. You can now file it electronically for the most recent tax years, which makes things quicker and easier. Just remember, you usually have up to 3 years from the date you filed your original tax return, or 2 years from the date you paid the tax, whichever is later, to file an amended return. And next, after you've filed, you'll probably be anxious to know what's happening with your amended return, right? Well, there's an online tool for that. The IRS's Where's My Amended Return tool lets you track the status of your amended return. It goes through 3 stages: received, adjusted, and completed. This tool is super handy to keep an eye on things without having to call or mail the IRS. Now, let's talk timing. How long does it take? Typically, an amended return takes about 16 weeks to process, but it can take longer depending on a few factors, like if your return needs a more thorough review. If you owe additional taxes, it's crucial to file an amended return quickly to avoid penalties. The IRS charges interest on unpaid taxes from the original due date until full payment. Late payment penalties increase the total amount owed. Promptly correcting your tax return can save you from these extra costs. And remember, amending your tax return is not just about fixing mistakes. It's also about making sure you get every dollar back that you deserve. Maybe you missed a credit or deduction you didn't know about at the time. Amending your return could put that money back in your pocket, which is always a nice bonus. So then, why is all this important? Because taxes affect all of us, and making sure they're done right is important. Not only can amending your return help you comply with the law, it can also ensure you're not overpaying your taxes. That's money that could go towards your own savings or paying down debts. Another thing I want to point out: tax situations involving self-employment, investments, or rental properties can be complex. Consulting a tax professional can ensure your amended return is accurate and maximizes your tax benefits. They help navigate tax laws and prevent costly mistakes, aiding in future tax planning. So, don't be intimidated by the idea of filing an amended tax return. It's a powerful tool that can help you correct mistakes and can even lead to a better refund. Remember, it's all about keeping your finances on track and making sure you're not leaving money on the table. Have any questions or a story about amending your own tax return? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay then, see you next time.